Are you a teacher, healthcare worker, law enforcement officer, military member, or another essential worker in Florida? You may qualify for thousands of dollars in home buying assistance through the Florida Hometown Hero Housing Program. And today, I'm joined by a local mortgage lender, and we're going to explain how it works. Okay, Kim, so what is the Florida Hometown Hero Housing Program, and why should buyers know about it?
Well, because it can help them get into a home. That's the most exciting part. On July 13th, Florida released $50 million, which is allocated for the Hometown Heroes program, which is a lot of money. So in the past, the money has ran out. So this is a lot more, so hopefully we're not going to see that very soon. And what they really want to know is how it works and how it can help them. So a home buyer can get up to 5% of the first mortgage loan amount, not the purchase price, in the form of a second mortgage to help them with that down payment and or closing costs. It's a minimum of $10,000 and a maximum of $35,000.
Which is exciting.
It's so exciting, and it is literally one of the best loans you will ever get because of the fact that it has no interest rate. There's no payment required until the homeowner pays off the mortgage in full, sells the home or refinances, or moves out of the home as a primary residence.
Who qualifies for this program? Is it just first responders?
It is not just first responders. It's quite a few different occupations, but to start with, have to be a first-time home buyer, meaning that you have not owned a home in the last 3 years. There are a couple exceptions to that first-time home buyer requirement. Active duty, veteran reservists, National Guard borrowers, purchasing, or if they're purchasing in a federally designated target area, which of course we have the ability to look up and check on that. You have to have a valid social security number. One of the buyers do have to complete a home buyer education class, which I always think is great. If you've never owned a home, those are good classes.
They really are.
Yeah, and then there's literally a list of occupations, and we can access that. But to kind of narrow it down, it could be teachers, it can be public safety workers, healthcare professionals, law enforcement, firefighters, veterans. There are some other full-time Florida-based like if you work for a Florida-based employer. But like I said, there is a list that we have, and we can double check that. And then we can also double check with Florida Housing to see if it's not on the list, if it may qualify. So, don't assume that you don't qualify. Let us check first.
That's awesome advice. Can someone combine the Hometown Heroes program with FHA, VA, USDA, or conventional loans?
Yes, it is available for all loan types.
That is so exciting.
Yes.
What is the biggest misconception you hear about this program?
I think when it first started, it was more limited, and it was kind of more based on military and first responders, firefighters, that type of thing, and police officers. But now it is open to many types of employers, Florida-based employers, of course. And it's assuming that they don't qualify either because of their credit, their employment, job history. I think that one of the other misconceptions is people want to wait and not check into it, and money can run out. So definitely check early, and believing that they do need a large down payment with this program that can help with the down payment and some of the closing costs. So it's very, very beneficial.
It's amazing. If someone thinks they might qualify, what's the very first step they should take?
They need to talk to us. They need to talk to us, to a trusted lender, to a trusted realtor. Like, let's see if you're going to qualify. Let's get you pre-approved. We do need to look at the income limits because there are income limits, and I don't have these memorized. I should, but I do not. So for both Santa Rosa and Escambia, if you are looking at doing FHA, VA, the loan limit is $148,050. USDA is a little bit lower at $119,850. I should have also said conventional, $148,50. So we want to check, and we want to make sure that you fit into the category so we can get you approved for it.
If you're working hard to serve your community, you may be closer to home ownership than you think. If you'd like to learn whether you qualify for the Florida Hometown Heroes Housing Program, reach out to us. We'd be happy to answer your questions and help you take the next step. My name is Valentina Whitfield with Century 21B3.
I'm Kim Hajek with Hajek Home Loans, powered by the Mortgage Network.
And thank you so much for joining us.